Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nabilah Betty Mazli, matric number T202221049009. So, for today, I'm gonna talk about social anxiety disorder. What are we gonna learn for today? First of all, we're gonna learn about introduction of social anxiety disorder. Next, we're gonna learn about prevalence of social anxiety disorder. Next, we're gonna learn about symptoms of social anxiety disorder, causes and risk factors, treatments for social anxiety disorder, and also advocate message for public. So, before I talk more about social anxiety disorder, I want to start by asking you to think about a time when you felt nervous in class. Maybe before giving a presentation, speaking up a discussion, or even just answering a question in front of the class. Now, imagine that feeling of anxiety isn't just temporary. Imagine that fear and discomfort are constant. Every single time you walk into a room full of people or interact with your friends and others. For some people, this is their reality.
Consultants have had difficulty analyzing the ask. Liquidity? Fuck. I'm so sorry. The asset. Right, okay, all good.
From that scene, we know that social anxiety causes intense fear of being judged, criticized, or be humiliated in social or performance situations. This could happen when answering questions, speaking in front of people, or even just being in a room full of people. And unlike the usual nerves many of us feel, the anxiety of social anxiety disorder is persistent and overwhelming, often making daily life hard. For some people with social anxiety, these feelings can be so intense that they avoid being outside or go to great lengths to stay invisible. But social anxiety disorder isn't just about feeling shy or awkward. It's a condition that can have a real impact on someone's ability to succeeding in their life. It can lead to avoidance of social activities, missing out on group parties, or struggling to make friends. If being left untreated, social anxiety disorder can control your life. Anxieties can interfere with work, school, relationships, or enjoyment of life. This disorder can cause low self-esteem, trouble being assertive, negative self-talk, hypersensitivity to criticism, poor social skills, isolation and difficulty in social relationships, low academic and employment achievement, substance abuse, such as drinking too much alcohol, and suicide or suicide attempts. Here are some common signs of social anxiety disorder that you might notice in one of your friends. First of all, we had physical symptoms, which including like trembling, sweating, blushing, nausea, or even dizziness in social situations. Next, we had avoidance, which includes like a student might avoid speaking in class, skipping social events, or also refuse to participate in group activities. Next, we had overthinking, which includes like they may spend hours or even days after a social interaction worrying about what they had said or how they were perceived. And lastly, we had low self-esteem, which includes like feeling inadequate, incompetent, or also believing that they are somehow inferior to others. Like many other mental health conditions, social anxiety disorder likely arises from a complex interactions of biological and environmental factors. Possible causes include like inherited traits, which is anxiety disorder tends to run in families. However, it isn't entirely clear how much of this may be due to genetics and how much is due to learned behavior. Second, brain structure. One of the structures in the brain that called the amygdala may play a role in controlling the fear response. People who have an overactive amygdala may have a heightened fear response, causing increased anxiety in social situations. And lastly, environment. Social anxiety disorder may be a learned behavior. Some people may develop significant anxiety after an unpleasant or embarrassing social situations. Also, there may be an association between social anxiety disorder and parents who either model anxious behavior in social situations or are more controlling or overprotective of their children. But you guys do not have to worry because social anxiety disorder is a treatable condition and there are several effective treatment options available that can help individuals manage and overcome their anxiety. The treatment plan often depends on the severity of the anxiety, personal preference, and also the specific challenges a person faces. One of the common treatments are: first of all, we had cognitive behavior therapy. Cognitive behavior therapy is considered the gold standard treatment for social anxiety disorder. CBT focuses on identifying and changing the negative thought patterns and beliefs that fuel anxiety. The goal is to replace unhelpful thoughts such as everyone is judging me with more balanced, realistic thoughts like most people are focused on themselves, not me. Under CBT, we also had exposure therapy. Exposure therapy is a key component of CBT for social anxiety, which involves gradually facing fear social situations in a controlled and systematic ways. This helps individuals learn that their fear outcomes, like embarrassment and also rejections, are often not as bad as they imagine. For second treatment, we had medications. Medications can be helpful for those with more severe social anxiety, especially if therapy alone isn't enough. Medications are typically used as part of a comprehensive treatment plan. For medications, we had benzodiazepines. These medications are sometimes used on a short-term basis to manage acute anxiety, but they are typically not recommended for long-term use due to their potential for dependency and side effects. Second medication is beta blockers. Beta blockers are sometimes prescribed for people who experience physical symptoms of anxiety, like rapid heartbeats and also trembling in specific social situations such as giving a speech. They can help control these physical symptoms, but they don't address the underlying anxiety. And the last treatment for social anxiety disorder is social skills training. Social skills training can be a helpful complement to therapy, especially for individuals who feel unsure about how to interact with others in social situations. This type of training focuses on building confidence and also improving communication skills, which can reduce anxiety. One of the trainings are role-playing and also real-life practice can help individuals feel more comfortable in social settings. And assertiveness training is often included to help individuals feel empowered to express themselves in social situations. So, it's important to remember that social anxiety disorder is something that someone can just get over. It's not about willpower or simply pushing through the fear. It's a complex condition that can be shaped by genetics, past experience, and also environmental factors. It's also important to understand that it's not a reflection of a person's intelligence, ability, or work. It's a mental health condition, and just like any other condition, it also can be managed and treated. Let's challenge ourselves to be more empathetic. Let's make a commitment to reach out, to listen, and also to help create a more inclusive environment for those struggling with social anxiety. You don't have to have all the answers, but simply showing that you care and are there for them can make a world of difference. If you have someone in your life who is struggling with social anxiety, know that your support matters. Your kindness can help ease their fears, build their confidence, and remind them that they are not alone. We can play a role in creating a world where mental health is supported and also understood, and where no one has to face their struggles in isolation. That's all from me. Remember to always help people no matter what their problems are. I'm Nabilah Mazli. Peace out and love.